Oh hey, I didn't even see you there. Too busy reading this novel by Yann Martel called Life of Pi. It's about this 16-year-old Indian boy who went off on a ship, and unfortunately, it went down. The novel was about Pi and a shipwreck that he went through. He found himself stuck in a lifeboat with a zebra, an orangutan, a tiger, and a hyena. Not too long into his journey, it was just him and his tiger, Richard Parker. After some time out on the ocean, Pi and Richard Parker came across an algae island. Shortly after being on there, they realized that it was carnivorous and would eat the fish in the freshwater ponds. And they knew at that point they had to leave. After a long 227 days at sea, Pi and Richard Parker ended up making it safely to land. Richard Parker ended up running to the woods. As you can see, Life of Pi has a great plot, but one of the major themes that Yann Martel wanted to portray was the will that us humans have in order to survive. We'll do almost anything to make it and live. Pi was a lifelong vegetarian, and although he loved his vegetables, he knew that was not going to be an option in order to survive out in the ocean. He would catch fish, and even a shark at one point. Pi even became a cannibal, and in order to survive, had to eat someone else on the lifeboat. A symbol from Life of Pi by Yann Martel was that each animal represented a human being that was in the lifeboat. The orangutan was his mother, and unfortunately she was killed by the crazy cook, which the hyena represented. The zebra was the sailor, and the hyena, or the cook, ended up trying to eat him. The tiger also represented Pi himself. In the book, the tiger represents Pi. I think Pi used this to represent himself because he knows he was ferocious and crazy when he had to eat the person in order to survive. I think the tiger represents us well because tigers will do anything and almost eat everything. The hyena also represents the cook. I think this represents him well because he's crazy and he's the first one to try to eat someone. He tried to eat the zebra or the sailor in order to survive. That's cool. Pi probably used the animals to represent himself and the others to cover up the fact that his mother was brutally murdered, to hide the fact that the zebra or the sailor was suffering while the cook was trying to eat him, and try to hide the crazy things that he did and say that the tiger did it instead. I think this helped him get over his mother's murder, get over the fact that he killed someone and ate him, and to help him get over the fact that the sailor suffered and he couldn't do anything about it. All in all, a major theme in Yann Martel's Life of Pi is that us as humans would do just about anything in order to survive. He shows us in the novel by Pi living on a boat for about 277 days and doing different things that he wouldn't do ordinarily to make it. He also uses symbolism when he uses the animals as representations of people living on the boat. Pi even